Are you fed up with life? Are you fed up with everything you do? Just listen to my speech. You will definitely find the way. You will definitely find the person who's inside you. Yes, it was around 9 or 10 years back. I was doing a speech in front of the school assembly. I still remember how it was difficult for me to join 3 or 4 words and to make it up a sentence. I still remember how it was difficult for me to talk through the speech in English. I still remember how people laughed at me. I still remember how people discriminated me, saying that I cannot do speeches in English. I still remember how I came to my room and cried in front of the mirror, saying that why the hell that I cannot speak English, why the hell that I cannot do speeches or to speak in English. But I really loved to be a very good speaker. I really love to be a content creator. I really love to create content and to share my messages with people. So I started working hard. I started to create my deadlines. I started to work to improve my speaking abilities. Day by day, word by word, sentence by sentence, I developed my speaking skills. Thanks to my loving parents, to my friends and all, I was able to build up my speaking ability. And finally, I ended up becoming the Island Best Speaker in 2013. I just said you this because I always believe that there's nothing called can't in this world. There's nothing called no in this world. Everything in this world is possible if you work hard for your targets, if you work hard for your plans. There can be problems coming towards you, but if you have faith, if you have commitment, if you have dedication, you will definitely achieve them. I will take another example of my life. In around 4 or 5 years back, I was suffering from dengue. It was a critical condition. I was at the ICU for around 14 or 15 days. The person who was right next to me died in front of me because of dengue disease. On that day, I had the faith that I will one day survive because there is something left for me to serve to my parents, to serve to the society, to serve for the betterment of the world. So with that faith, I was able to survive my life. And as a result of the disease, I had to rest for around 4 to 5 months at home. My whole advanced level studies was down by that time. I was really down by that time. There were times that I was very much stressed up with work. I always believe that the main remedy, the first remedy that I did was, I always recommend it to you also. When I always had a problem, the first thing I did was, I just shared my problem with a loved person. It can be your darling mom, it can be your dad, it can be your girlfriend, it can be your wife, but just share it. As soon as you get a problem, the first remedy is just share it with the people who loved. After that, step by step, find a way to that problem. And finally, by working hard with the support of everyone, I ended up by completing a Master of Engineer. So likewise, I just continued my life. My main intention was to be an entrepreneur. I always believe businessmen as entrepreneurs. So I started a business. Simply, I became an entrepreneur. While I was doing my entrepreneurship, the sad scenario was that the person who was very close to me, my close relative, robbed me in millions. I always had the faith that a rupee million cannot make me down or cannot put me down. I always had that faith in me. So I worked hard until I was becoming a successful person. Finally, I ended up by making my own product, where currently I'm making sales in Sri Lanka and hoping to export in future. So likewise, I had to face so many problems and issues in my life. But remember, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm trying to be perfect and I'm trying to find the person who's inside you. So I always tell you that just work hard and find the person who's inside you. You will definitely find the person who's inside you. We tend to work for others' deadlines. I tend to work for others' deadlines. But if you create your own deadlines, if you create the script of your own life story, that is the way that you should do. No problems, no issues can make you down. If you work hard, if you set up targets, if you have faith to what you are doing, you will definitely achieve it. There can be times that you are down in life, there can be times that you are upset in life, but just have faith to what you do. Finally, I will just wind up this motivational forum by saying a very simple thing. Since I was a child, my main intention was to be a beautiful or an attractive speaker where I can create content and share it with people. When I started this concept, people tried to laugh at me and say, no, you cannot do it. It will definitely going to be a joke. But one day I just opened my webcam and did a video in front of my laptop. That video reached millions in Sri Lanka. So I was able to create a content, I was able to start to create my content in front of my webcam in my laptop. That simple scenario changed my life, and currently I'm able to create videos where I can reach, where I can support, where I can help people to make their minds. So I always work for my targets, for my achievements. I'm not trying to say I'm 100% perfect in my life, but I'm still trying to be perfect. I'm still trying to do what I love. Success is not the money that you have in life. Success is relative to person and person. For me, success is serving to people and to live with freedom. I think your success will be inside you. So find the success which is inside you. If you work hard, if you work for targets, you will definitely find the success, or you will definitely find the person who's inside you. Thank you very much.